Welcome to King Said So, Africa's one land, one language, one currency, one army on King Said So. Africans can unite. Your Pan-Africanist podcast. Enjoy.
Peace in Pan-Africanism to all my African brothers and sisters from all around the world. Welcome back to King Said So. It's the morning drive, ladies and gentlemen, and we're back at it again with another one. Okay, today you're getting two bangers. We obviously have seen the video of Floyd Shivambu. If you haven't already, please go and check that one out. It's a nice video to check there, discussing things of land, the George building that collapsed, and how the EFF has positioned itself to be the second biggest political party in South Africa. That's a good one to go and check out. Another one is that I did a nice video about Kgosi Entsu Ramokgopa, the Minister of Electricity. Is that what his title is? I think so. The Minister of Electricity. The, the man has done a great job, ladies and gentlemen. The man has done an outstanding job for me. And in that video, I'm discussing in particular that black people don't know how to give credit where credit is due in terms of in terms of when black people do a good job, they don't want to credit them for that. There's a lot of excuses that we are putting in place, that no, the ANC is switching on electricity because because it's election times and all of those things, and that debate is ongoing, true or false. But I think we must acknowledge that the man is doing a good job. I'm saying he's doing a good job on the background that he has improved the ESCOM situation. He has improved the ESCOM situation. So for me, I'm giving him at least a 7 out of 10 for the work that he has done, and we will see after the elections if indeed they are going to switch off the electricity again and we go back to load shedding. But remember, ESCOM does not have a power problem. ESCOM has got a maintenance problem. That's all. Just running the power stations and making sure everyone is doing their job, and minimizing as much as possible the crime that is done at ESCOM. That's all. ESCOM can definitely run itself. Can run itself. You see, so it's not a problem. Okay, so yes. Oh, it's another interesting day today. It's the Tuesday. Yesterday, my one of my friends surprised me because of the surgeries that my wife has gone through, and I'm just sharing this with you guys because you're almost like family now. The surgeries that my wife has gone through, and the last one, which was not successful, because this what do you call them, urologists are playing with our people's lives, and I had to fight these people to the point where I discharged my wife. So she's now, we're going to look now for a second opinion to try and see if we can't salvage or save her situation. So yeah, so I was quite surprised by my friends who came out of nowhere really and said, King, listen, we want to wish the queen a speedy recovery and all of that. So that was quite surprising. We people don't get this type of friends anymore who think for you beyond. Uh, I'm touched. I'm very touched. So I just want to check something here before I go to work. Well, I am already at work. I just want to check here. My queen said she wanted something, but she didn't ask for it. But you know how women ask for things. They just say, yo, ke kgaletse eng eng, yo, ke kgaletse what. So I'm trying to check if that thing is here, so I can get it for her before ngene emsebenzini, guys. Really. So let's pause for 1 second. Yes, guys. So today, being it an interesting interesting African month, I just want to give you guys a life story of Mansa Musa, the Emperor of Mali, who actually managed to rule over 25 countries in Africa. This story is not told, and is not told the way it's supposed to be told. Number one. Number two is that Mansa Musa actually traveled the world because of his Muslim um, religion that he undertook. He he was a person who traveled a lot. He went to the Middle East, where babies and lentole a Muslim when they go to that cubic thing where and they walk in a circular motion around it. Mansa Musa went there, but because Mansa Musa was the richest man on in the world, he he traveled with elephants, cattle, and camels traveling to that side. Remember, he also had ships, but he never used ship in this instance. He used the animals to travel, but he will travel with a lot of women and a lot of soldiers who were carrying gold. So Mansa Musa was that rich that it's been said when he got to Egypt that he crumbled the economy, paying with gold so much that the economy took decades to recover from that gold injection that he put in there. They couldn't rule over the people because people had gold, and gold was money at that time. It was your currency that you trade in. So that's another interesting fact about Mansa Musa. I love reading about his story and listening to stories about him. He really was a special king, very loved, and even some travelers from Europe who came to Africa at that time were were very impressed in how he he um he treated other people. They loved him. They loved him in Ghana. They loved him in Nigeria, Niger, Burkina Faso, everywhere there about the west of Africa. They loved that man so much. And Tina, we Africans don't tell our stories enough. Another story that would be interesting to you guys, because today my drive is a little bit longer. I'm working in a different building. Uh, Another interesting fact is that um, black people colonized what you call China. China was colonized by black people. In fact, most European countries were colonized by China. I mean by Africa. And this is very evident when you look at their drawings and their carvings and their what you call their buildings. You understand? And many South Africans don't know that the first pyramid to be built was here in South Africa. Hey, hi guys. Our history, we are not told our history. The first pyramid was here in South Africa. They call it the Adams Pyramid. The first pyramid, the first home was here in South Africa. Everything developed from here in South Africa going up. Just do your research. So the Chinese people cannot explain why they have pyramids and who built them. But inside their pyramids, because things have been discovered even up to today, where inside their pyramids, the drawings of the first emperor in China is a black man. You know what I'm saying? A pure black man. The first emperor in China was a black man, a black Chinese, blackanese. Yeah, blackanese sounds like a nice word. It was a blackanese. So we Africans, our stories are not told um, to us and are not taught to us, and those type of things is a type of education I think must be must be introduced in schools, man. Really, it must be introduced in schools to the point where our children can know our history. Our children can know that we traveled the world before all of these people traveled the world. That we were there, um, that we were there, traveling the world by ship, by animals, by foot, you know, by foot before the European people came here. It's actually us that took Africa to the world so that the world can come to Africa. Where it went wrong to the point where now, how many years it took to come and colonize us with the skill set that we gave them. It's the confusing, it's the missing part of history that I'm still studying. Diamond, where did it go wrong? How is it possible that we were so powerful, but these people managed to come back with our skill set and colonize us? We know how powerful the San and the Khoi and the Nama people were in terms of fighting the Portuguese. They defeated the Portuguese in what year was it? Uh, fourth no the first year 14 let me say the 14th century because I wanted to quote the exact year, but in the 14th century the Portuguese were defeated three times by the Khoi and the San people. And these are the people, when they do DNA testing in China, they find out that the Khoi people actually traveled up to China, the Chinese temple, and ruled there. Very interesting facts, guys. Well, the morning drive is a little bit too long today, but thank you so much, guys. I hope you guys are enjoying this information I'm giving you. We'll meet on the flip side. 12 o'clock, you will get a video. Ya Josi Ramokhopa, Josi Enzo Ramokhopa. Hope you guys will enjoy that one too. So thank you so much. Let me attack them. Kasi sinshayile. I love you guys so much. Thank you for the well wishes and everything. Until we meet next time, don't forget to pray. After you pray, stand up, African child. Do your best so that God can do the rest. Peace in Pan Africanism. I salute you.